All right, good afternoon. What's poppin'? It's your boy Big Rich, Mob Story Season 2. Time for some business. Let's get right into it. Gentlemen, wipe your feet on the rug, blow some smoke in the atmosphere. You know how we get down. The Postman always rings twice. Springfield Mobster trying to get in front of Supreme Court by the way of the gangster report by Scott Bernstein. Salute to you, sir, and respect. Springfield mob enforcer Richie the Postman Valentini is appealing his 2017 federal extortion conviction to the U.S. Supreme Court. Valentini, 55, got out of prison late last year after serving 20 months for shaking down a Western Massachusetts tow truck company owner for $20,000. Attorneys for the tall, thick-necked Valentini claimed he never received a dime from the Springfield Mob's crew 2013 extortion of Craig C.J. Morel, owner of C.J.'s Towing Unlimited, and therefore should get his guilty verdict from 3 years ago thrown off the books. Seth Kretzer, an appellate attorney from Texas, filed a brief seeking consideration for Valentino's case in front of the U.S. Supreme Court in Washington, D.C. earlier this month, according to Mass Live crime reporter Stephanie Barry's article Saturday on Valentini's most recent legal battle. The court will meet about the case on May 15 per the docket. He was convicted at a December 2017 trial. The jury took less than 3 hours to return with a guilty verdict. Damn, 3 hours. C.J. Morel, 55, recorded 16 conversations with Springfield mobsters for the FBI, but only one featured Valentini's voice. On that recording, made in October 2013, Valentini is heard offering to bring Morel Cristal champagne if he agrees to pay the mob for its help in keeping a municipal contract. Springfield Mafia figure Ralphie Santaniello slapped Morel at the meeting held on Morel's property and threatened to bury him if he didn't fork over what Santaniello decided was $50,000 in backstreet tax. The 52-year-old Santaniello pled guilty in the case and is slated for release next month after almost 4 years behind bars. Morel owed slain Springfield mob boss Adolfo Big Al Bruno $50 large in tribute cash when Bruno was assassinated on November 24, 2003, leaving a Sunday night card game. Morel was greasing Bruno with envelopes of cash through much of the late 1990s and early 2000s in exchange for political protection and first crack at sweetheart contracts from the city. He never paid the outstanding tab to Big Al's successors, and Santaniello decided to try to collect a decade later. Santaniello eventually recovered $20,000 in cash provided to Morel by the FBI. Valentini once worked for the U.S. Post Office and has been tied to the Springfield mob crew for years, usually listed on the charts as a collector for gambling and juice loan rackets. The Springfield mob is a satellite branch of New York's Genovese crime family. All right, so first of all, salute to Scott Bernstein. Good article. I got a question here. Does C.J. Morel, being a store owner and he's being shaken down, him recording the conversation, does it make him a desgraciado, or is this a business owner protecting what's his? We have to look at it objectively. You guys let me know in the comments, all right? Salute, unless he was in the game. If he was in the game and he was getting paid at one time and you got to do favors, etc., that's part of the life. Then, making tapes is no good. But were you just a business owner protecting what was yours? All right, so first of all, salute. I want everybody to have a good afternoon. Mob Story Season 2, you know how we get down, right? Now listen, remember I told you guys about the contest. I'm going to extend it till May 15th, just 15 more days. Someone who comes up with the best name for the new cartel show we're going to do covering the cartels gets 5 families. The book written by Selman Robb. Brand new edition. I'll mail it to you. P.O. Box, whatever you want. I need everybody that made entries, but you put it as a comment. Don't do that. Go to Mob Stories 87. Leave your entry there because I need to be able to find one place to look at all the entries. So I'm going to extend it for 15 more days till May 15th. That's it. Then it's done. Right? Mobstories87 at gmail.com. That's where you email your entry. Whoever comes up with the best name for the new cartel show, just like Mob Stories, but something to do with the cartel. I've got a lot of good choices so far, but they're all over the place. I need them to be under that email, mobstories87. All right, so make sure you let me know what you're smoking on. Like, comment, share, and everybody have a good day. Salute.